I don't go outside. This is my battlefield, fighting alone every single day. No one sees it, but I keep going. Slow is fine, stopping is fine. Just move forward. Hikikomori hero, still standing. This is just a podcast.
I realized that losing my best friend was something I should be much more sad about. More than anything, I should be sad about losing that connection. And I felt so much regret while watching videos today. Also at night, I can't listen to all the podcasts I want anyway, even if I spend my whole life on it. But if I try to narrow it down, by adding rules, then that's too little. It's a hard balance that I just can't get right. So I'm not listening to podcasts, but I'm basically doing the same thing by watching Nogizaka videos or listening to the radio, just to kill time every day. About people with brain traits who say exactly what they think and have a hard time with people. I really can't understand them. I had a partner for doubles who was like that, and everyone around him hated him. Those people are usually strong, so they don't seem to care that people say bad things about them. But I think it's just a bad matter of time before everyone leaves them. I'm the opposite. I care too much and I understand how others feel too well. I could never just say whatever comes to my mind. I don't wanna be put in the same group as them because we're completely different. I don't wanna be around those people. I don't want to be in the same room, and I think it's natural that people hate them. It's beyond what I can imagine. I really can't understand how they can just be so honest and say things. I know I should try to understand them. But it's hard. People don't understand this brain trait. And even I don't understand this one. About the show description, I wrote something I like. It's a bit like Welcome to the World with no meaning. It sounds a bit cool. But then people might think it's only about deep thinking. I have three main things: my life inside the house, not understanding the world, and deep thinking. I'm trying to find what connects them so I can write the show name. 2 years ago, when I started this, other people's show had names that were just short words or didn't mean much. I feel silly for thinking about it. For 10 hours, when some girls from Nogizaka probably picks a name in 30 or 40 minutes for a show they'll do for years, I'm thinking about making 2 shows, one for Japanese and one for English, but that usually doesn't go well either. I thought about using the word stoic in the name. In English, it means hiding your feelings, which is a bit different from Japanese. But I wonder if I'm really stoic. People have a bad image of people who stay inside, so I want to change that. I hate being put in the same group as others, but people do that anyway. The show description is important. I could show the side of my story where I stayed inside because of the religion my parents were in. I could also show how I became cold to the world because of it. It's all about how you show it. People's ideas are powerful, and how they see you change everything. My show is about talking, but I don't think of it as just small talk. There's a core to it. Things I find strange or can't understand then because I'm different, and the hard time I have because I stay inside, or because I left religion and became cold to the world. These are all material to let people know who I am. Each thing I talk about is just a material for that. It's hard to tell people it's not just regular talking. I've been thinking about the show name. If I say I've been inside for 20 years, it sounds heavy, but it might make people curious about my strange life. I'm trying to find a way to show that it's a bit strange but interesting without being too heavy. I'm jealous of writers. I wanna say it's like a movie. He lacks the religion and doesn't believe in anything. But he's still alive. When does it keep going? This is his daily diary. If I say it like that, it might be interesting without trying too hard. I'm recording upstairs at night now. About the show name, I feel like I'm trying to live with no past in front of me. When I first stayed inside, I was meant to be studying, so I didn't feel it as much. But after 2 or 3 years, I didn't know what would happen. My parent getting older, so it's a fight to live. I wanna put the fact that I'm talking honestly, without any filters, into the show name. This is a big point I'm already thrown away. The idea of having a purpose or meaning in life. Still, I'm alive and I'm broadcasting like this. Lately, I've been thinking that the person I record the podcast isn't clear either. It's almost not there. Since life has no purpose, there's no way recording a podcast has one. But I'm still doing it. And that's a future of the show. I was having a silly daydream. Again, my high school English teacher says that pronunciation doesn't matter for exam, so we should just learn it during the class. He said something like that. For some reason, I thought about the while going to bed, about dinner I was eating, but it's okay if I don't taste it perfectly. It sounds like I'm saying two different things, but as long as I feel like I'm tasting it, that's enough. I'm just watching myself eat. But if I think too much about just watching, it feels like something is missing. I feel like I'm not enjoying that food. Also, the egg in the boiled dish, the yellow part of the boiled egg melts into the sauce. My mind gets pulled toward that. Today the mayonnaise on the cabbage was the first time dish, but it flowed into the sauce. My head was full of that, and I couldn't help it. Then dinner was over. Today's dinner was a new recipe and very good. It had mayonnaise and sweet cooking wine, also sesame oil. Pork and cabbage were good. It was good cabbage, and the pork was very thin. Maybe for shabu shabu, but if I eat too much pork, I get a stomachache. Also, since the pork fat is in the sauce, I might get a stomachache if I drink the sauce too. Yesterday's boiled dish that tastes like tomato also tastes like tomato today. For the first bite, the radish from yesterday was good today too. A little chicken and maybe a teeny bit of onion. I'm taking a break at night now, but I just remember something. Since I went to school in the country, the boys and girls were all like wild animals or monkeys. I might have been too kind or pure. Pure isn't quite the right word. Maybe there was a side of me like that. For example, if I said thank you to my parents, the other boys would probably make fun of me. It was far from that kind of world. The reason I thought of this was Spirited Away. When I watched that movie, I feel like the boys around me back then could never understand why it's good. But more than that, when I watch it, my old feeling come back. I was pure back then, and compared to those wild kids, I might have been pure. That's why I couldn't fit in with them. Like my example, if you do something with a clear heart, people make fun of you. So you couldn't keep a pure heart, but because I was like that, I was able to be moved by that movie. There are different stories about Chihiro, but she isn't an only child. She had an older brother who died. But back then, I saw her as an only child like me. She saved her parent, and I see myself in her and feel nostalgic. I could never imagine my parent becoming like that. But I understand Chihiro's feelings. The way she feels about her parent is something that people around me wouldn't understand. During movie, I could just focus and watch it. I was remembering that. I remember all the songs clearly. I'm listening to The Name of Life and Summer's Day now, and memories are coming back with the music. It was a good memory today. Usually, it's bad memory. I'm recording now. I wanted to talk about the one thing. I liked the band called Dragon Nash in school. I still like them. Even back then, I always felt alone and felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I had no friend and I knew I was different, but I couldn't find anyone like me. This band is hard to put in the group. You can't pick one type of music for them. I think they do that on purpose. I like them because I also can't be put in the group. But when I was told my brain trait was cannot be specified, I was happy. Also, this band plays music that is different from the main style. It's not the kind of things that everyone likes easily. I liked things that were a bit strange or different. It's the same thing at the core. Being different, I naturally like those things. I realized that, so I'm talking about it. Next, I thought the show name was finally decided, but people might get the wrong idea, so I threw it away again. I tried to find one thing that is the same in everything I talk about, but I can't find it. That's why I can't pick a name. Also, I wanted to say this. My parents don't have strange belly button. They don't look poor. And I'm not short or fat, but in school I was always one getting made fun of. Like I always say, It's because I'm strange and people think they can say anything to me. Since I was a little kid, I was the one people picked on because I was different. It made me so angry. I shouldn't have been target, and I wasn't the typical type you see in TV shows, but it happened. I was remembering how angry that made me. I'm recording in the morning. I had many daydreams today, and I can't remember all of them. I was daydreaming about two girls who are good friends, and they get closer and closer until they fall in love. They are idols who are very close, and it's nice to watch. Yesterday, I used my phone until I was 10 doing pointless things. If I think too much about the show name, my head hurts, and I feel like I'm run out of things to do. But I have to decide it feels the same as when I was looking for the path in school or looking for a job. There's no path, and I'm not even looking for one anymore. But time doesn't stop. Now, so I'm walking and pretending there's a path. I read a new story about someone who skipped grades to enter Chiba University. I didn't show Japan had that. Now he's truck driver. The story was about why that happened. He wanted to be a researcher, but couldn't. So he gave up. There are many people like that who go to university but can't find a job. Because of my personality, I thought being a researcher would fit me. I wanted to be one, but I learned about the job problems for researcher, and I wondered if I should give up or keep trying. I was looking for a way to do research while working. Because of that, when I see people like him, I see their great love for science. It's such a waste, and I feel so sorry for them. For example, his age, it's hard to find that job. He probably he probably can't talk well with regular people, and life must be hard. Also, when you follow an idol group, sometimes someone becomes a center for a strange reason, like she's from the same place as the older center and has a similar look. If you make her the center for that, you might make a story. But even at the audition, they pick people for teeny, strange reason. She'll be an idol for 10 years and it might work at first, but it's strange. You should pick based on dancing, singing, being popular. Or if she fits the song, but they pick her because she's from the same place and they can make the story. Who cares where she's from? I really can't believe it. Is this just a Japanese thing? Also, I'm being thinking, why does everyone work so hard and get covered in mud for school sports? I think people join because it's not cool to be in no club. They join the soccer club because their friends do. That's so silly. They aren't trying to become professional. They they don't even wanna do it every day. They're happy when it rains, and they lose their weekend when they'd rather be playing games at home. Middle school kids don't have a big brief for doing that. It's just because their friends are there, or they can't quit because it's hard to tell the coach. It's so silly, but that's most Japanese people. About the school festival in Japan, people say you should do things seriously and also have fun. I thought a school festival was for having fun, but people thought I wasn't trying, and the older student hated me. But if I do it very seriously, the people think I'm too serious. I didn't know what to do. I think it's my fault, but I'm not good at that. It's impossible for me to be serious and have fun with everyone at the same time. I think that's like a superpower. Also, I was listening to music yesterday. I listened to Mozart, Bach, and the Dragon Ball song. I listened to some people covering that song. Also, I found a song that sounded like another song, but I couldn't find what it was. I researched for Nogizaka songs sound like SMAP song also. I listened to The Name of Life and One Summer's Day from Spirited Away, played on the flute and sung by a group. I don't remember other Ghibli songs well, but for some reason, I remember all of them from Spirited Away. Thank you for listening. Please follow this program. See you again.